Hello. How is everyone doing? No, I will bumba. Good song. See, where are we? So, it's been a while. So, I kind of need a minute to. I mean, I know that I got live and I said, hey, it's 3 minutes, it's ticking down, and everything like that, but I kind of can't really tell if everything's working or not yet. Give me a minute, please. Why are you saying Twitch that it's unstable? It's not unstable, is it? Oh. We'll see what happens. As always, this is my stream. We can't have my stream without at least some scuff, right? So what's going on? Where are we? So YouTube seems to be going. Twitch, we're going. So what's going on? On my side, what's happening for me, or what has happened, I should say, is I'm back after I've been 4 weeks. I think that's it, because I did take a bit early break before going to Japan. That was 2 weeks in Japan. I'm not sure if I did live stream or not. Can't remember. Like Tuesday, Thursday, that week before I left. I think I live streamed Tuesday, but not Thursday and Saturday. That's probably correct. And afterwards, came home, jet lagged, story. Everyone tells you about it. And I think that kind of hit me hard. I had plans to stream that Saturday, which would be 2 days after, like, finally being back home in Sweden. But I was way out of it. I was like, not happening. And then it took another week. So I've been home for like a week and a day. And you might be wondering, well, it's Friday. You don't stream on Fridays, Pete. What's going on? Well, I couldn't wait. That's what's going on. And also, I kind of want Saturday to be free for doing other stuff rather than streaming. So I'm not sure if it's just going to be like a permanent change. It might just be 1 week, one-off thing. Though, looking at what I want to accomplish for the next... I mentioned this in a community post and also on Discord, but I might as well reiterate here on stream if you missed it. What I want to do is, for the upcoming like 3 to 6 months, focus more on the YouTube side. Well, that's kind of perfect. So, like, aww. Well, and the main reason, why is it? Oh, I queued another thing. God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to listen to another airspace song. That's fine. Right, focus. So the thing I want to accomplish the next 3 to 6 months, probably let's say 6 months, is a more focus on YouTube stuff, more what's called evergreen or long form content. You pick which one fits your idea of YouTube. And I believe, quite strongly, that YouTube will be the first more stable income, at least reasonable income, for this channel and for my future for the future of the studio, right? Second to that would be likely Twitch, perhaps a game, which I hope to have at least something released within the next half year. Right? Listening to the time scale I'm talking about, it kind of makes sense for me to say that YouTube is more reasonable. I believe I reached 320 subscribers, and it's climbing faster and faster, which is absolutely amazing. I'm really grateful for everyone who has taken part of and watched my content on YouTube. So that is growing faster than Twitch, although Twitch is monetized, YouTube isn't. So you can have the argument, and you would be fully correct in saying that currently Twitch is a more lucrative. It's actually a profit, if I were going to put it like that. I'm actually making money on Twitch, although I haven't seen any of it. because the bare minimum you have to make before which actually pay out what they owe you is $50, or in Swedish kronor that would be 500, let's say. So I haven't earned $50 yet. So you can, so the statement, I'm making money on Twitch, is true. It is. Well, I'm making like $1 a month, or maybe $2. So it's going to take another 24 months at this pace, at least, before I can even get my first paycheck. And that's going to be like $50. So no, Twitch as it is giving me money, yes, but it's not worth, I mean, at least not now, at least not for the next 6 months. It's not worth putting everything into Twitch or more into Twitch. I've already done. But I want to change that eventually. But for now, I believe YouTube will be the most stable and probably highest chance for me to succeed with this studio idea I have. Then probably a game. Probably. And why I say game is not necessarily money. It's more like getting the name of my studio out there. And that will be just kind of have something on Twitch, something very cheap or perhaps even free for people to kind of play and like get to know what it is I'm all about. And who knows, maybe a few other of my friends will join in more officially into the studio rather than taking part of a side project, right? Hello there, voice is good. Well, thank you very much. I would love to be able to pronounce your name, but I think I'm going to try, I'm going to stay away from that, sorry. I'm going to go Q3D, is that fine? Can I call you Q3D? So how you been? So yeah, I think that's kind of the short end of it when it comes to monetization of this platform and the next at least 6 months. So the boring stuff or the more serious stuff aside, I mentioned, and you probably heard me say it a few times at least, I've been to Japan and I had a blast. It was quite a lot of fun. It's not even quite a lot. It was a lot of fun. Like emphasis on a lot of fun. And one day I do hope to go back. Though with a caveat, was like I loved going there. Don't get me wrong. Though I don't think Japan is a place I personally believe you should go as a solo traveler. I mean, you should probably go. I think you probably enjoyed more in company with someone else. That is kind of what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say at least. Japan was amazing. Though I did feel a lot of the time, maybe even once or twice a day, that it would be better and more fun with someone else next to me that I can share everything, that we can, when things get slowed down, we can talk, we can have fun, we can kind of go back and forth over what we want to do. Sorkin, how you do? If I do remember. How you doing? Oh god, I feel so rusty when it comes to like out of shape. Don't know what to say. People, it feels so weird being back. It's been like 4 months since I streamed last time. How have you been? What have you been up to today? Anything fun? Oh, and my body's working too. That's amazing. That's the weird part. I think the thing I'm worried the most about before like going live was actually if things were working. MHL YouTube, hello, how you doing? Doing well? It's fun that it's kind of things is happening in chat. It's kind of fun. I'm talking about just been to Japan, and I kind of talked a bit about my vision for the studio that I have. So hopefully that will work out. You're good. I'm glad to hear. And how am I? Slightly nervous, to be honest. Happy, super, like feeling well, everything like that, but slightly nervous because, like I mentioned, And I'm repeating myself. It's been 4 weeks. 4 full weeks since the last time I streamed. And it does feel like I'm streaming for the first time. No, this is like really weird. Sorkin, you're doing great. You started Blender this year. Wow, that's amazing. I'm really happy for you. Blender's a lot of fun. You wanted to use it before, but could never get a hang of it. That's fair. I mean, I think many people will go through that, those steps, right? I made a couple of 3D models in Blender now, following some tuts, and I like other two. Other two you made on your own. That's great. I mean, it feels like you're doing a lot of stuff. That's amazing. Yeah, Japan. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did say though that I feel like if you go into Japan, don't expect okay, let me rephrase that. I think going to Japan with someone is a lot more fun than going by myself, and that's what I did. I went solo, which was nice. I don't regret going. I have a lot of fun. I was like going through the various temples. I was in Tokyo most of the time, not by choice. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, no, I do fully give the advice to go to Japan. It was a lot of fun. You also been doing Blender recently? There you go. Awesome. For like 2 years, you definitely grounded your style. So you found your niche, your place among modelers. Amazing. That's a lot of fun. It's kind of nice feeling when at first, at least this is how I felt. You feel overwhelmed by all the alternatives and weird hotkeys, whatever. And eventually you start to get comfortable and you start to feel like, hey, you know what? That thing I tried like a few months back, that was a lot of fun. I want to do that again. And that's kind of when you land into the parts where you feel more comfortable. Because I think that's what modeling is. There's not like there's one thing for everyone. It's just like, yeah, well, not true. Sorry, take it back. Everything is not for everyone, if that makes sense. You find small parts of it. Like, yes, this is what I want to do. You do toon shader stuff. All right. And it's nice and relaxing. Yeah, isn't it? It's when you know what you're doing and the challenge is just right. It's such a relaxing thing. Kind of like, not necessarily tone down your brain, like completely disconnected, but you feel relaxed. I think that's a good word. Yeah. And I like it. That's kind of why I feel addicted to it, because time can just fly by when you model. And of course, you have the final outcome. You can actually see something fun and nice being made. All right. You know what? Let's do a few more things. So, the idea of the plan for today is to kind of work with the asset you see up on screen right now. We're going to break that down. Send Godot. That's the main thing I want to do today. But I do have a few more things I want to talk about, especially when it comes to Japan. Sorkin, I have a hard game project in mind. Cool. I want to do Unreal 5, yes. And a Penumbra Amnesia are my inspiration. Yes, those games are amazing. Those are my inspiration sources too. I had a horror game that I started on. It's shelved right now, but I'll get back to it sometime. But it's a long road before I achieve making my own game. So, I hear you. And it is true what you're saying. Making the game you have in mind, that's the thing that's going to take a long time, right? Make small stuff first, though. Things you know you can make right now. They're just beyond your reach. Like, they're just enough challenge for you to take another step. Make them relevant to what you want to make, the final project you want to make. So, how about make a game where you're just walking around? You don't have to send it out to people if you don't want to, but just make it. Just practice making a game where you walk around in a half-decent environment. Then you take something else. Okay, so in Amnesia, when you have the physics thing, right? Where you pull out drawers and things like that. Okay, that's the next project. You keep doing that. Eventually, you'll find, yeah, you know what? This is not impossible. I can do it. And that's probably the fastest way, too, which is weird. Saying that, well, you may just make 10 games. That's the fastest way to make that one game. Fortunately, it is. But good on you, by the way. Yeah, keep it up. Horror game, Unreal 5, Penumbra, Amnesia, great stuff. Keep doing it. So yeah, well, so the thing is, I have a story from Japan, which is both exciting. It was exciting in the moment, or stressful, I should say. Afterwards, I'm kind of happy I got through it. So what happened was, I landed, everything was fine. This is on the Sunday, the 2nd of November. Everything is fine. Find my hotel. I managed to communicate with people, which wasn't always the easiest part. I got to my hotel. Everything was fine. I went to bed because, you know, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been awake for almost like 27 hours, you know, time difference and everything. You just went around a bit first, then I go to bed. That's what happened. Nothing really fancy, right? But what happened then was the next day, on the 3rd, I went to breakfast. I had my, what would you call it? Not a purse necessarily, but you know those things you can snap around your, like, small pouch thing. Either way, I had that. Never had that before, so I wasn't used to it. But that's where I had my passport, my wallet, and everything. So I had that on. I went down, went to breakfast, found a place where you can order through a machine. Really cool stuff, by the way. You can just type in like buttons, and you get food delivered to you. The thing is, when I left the wallet. I left my pouch with my passport, with my wallet in. And it took me 10 minutes before I realized this. So I panicked. Not too much, though, because I realized, hey, Japan, you're going to get your stuff back. You hear the stories all the time. People will give you your things back eventually. It's going to happen, though. Went back. They didn't know what I was talking about. They haven't seen a pouch or a bag. It was nowhere to be found. All right. Now I'm a bit more stressed. Still calm. I'm just going to go to the police. Going to have them do a report. And we'll all be fine. I did that. Still a bit stressed. Actually, quite a lot stressed because now I was in Japan. Second day. Didn't have a passport. And I was planning to go to Kyoto in 2 or 3 days. And I needed that passport because once you get to your hotel, they ask for a passport. So they need a passport to check you in. All right. So I started looking up on Google the way you do, like, what's going to happen now? Well, the thing is, they wanted me to go to the Swedish embassy, which was fully booked until the 10th of November, a week later. Now panic. Now I was really panicking. Okay, so I potentially won't have a place to live in 2 days. I don't have a passport. It's going to take me a week to get a temporary passport, not a full, like, proper one. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? Eventually, well, I mean, the fact that I'm here and I can tell you the story tells you that things worked out, but it had to be, I had to skip Kyoto, I had to skip Osaka, ask my current hotel to extend stay. Didn't tell them I didn't have a passport. But they was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. We're just going to do a few things and we're going to fix it for you. Perfect. So I got my full 2 weeks at this place, still without passport, though. So that was still a stress. But it turns out eventually that Japan is amazing. You don't need your passport. You're kind of required to walk around with it, but no one asks for it. You can't get your tax-free stuff, though. You need a passport for tax-free stuff. But you know what? I felt like I'd rather live or rather experience Japan than get tax-free. Scary? Yeah, it was scary. It was super scary. But eventually I just got over it. It might have been smoldering in the back of my head. I didn't have a passport. On the 10th, I got my passport. Everything was more, like, I was more calm than ever after that. And long story short, things worked out. I experienced a lot of stuff. A big Buddha, for example. I went to a place called Tokyo. What's it called? Oh, I'm going to butcher this. Donsetsu or something along those lines, where you had this big statue of a Buddha, probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 meters in feet. That would be 18 roughly. So it's 6 meters tall. Amazing place. Old temple place. Small. It was smaller than I expected, but everything looked fine. Like, it was really authentic, which, right, you're expecting authenticity, right? that was nice. What else? Oh, I tried a place called Team Labs, which is an experience you can go, and it's this visual, really psychedelic experience. So they have projectors and then play around a lot with lights and mirrors and glass. Really funky stuff. I loved it. A lot of fun. What else? Oh, of course, I went through Akihabara. That place was a thing. I can tell you that. It wasn't what I expected, but the experience was amazing. I think they call it the electronic city of Tokyo or something along those lines, and that was true. There's a lot of electronic stores, and you had, of course, you had your manga cafes, you had your maid cafes, which, by the way, I didn't go to one, but I was invited because there was a lot of girls later in the day standing on the main street, like handing out these just notes. So if you're ever curious. Are you gonna go to sleep? Well, go to sleep. But thanks for showing up. Oh, you're in China. I'm guessing time difference then. Well, have a good night. I'm glad you were here. Hope you join me next time. All right. Have a good night. So yeah, that was an experience. Again, I swear, although tempted, I didn't go. Yeah. 2:30. Have a good night. What else happened? Oh, of course, I couldn't stay away. And for some of you, you may not know this, but I am a fan of Magic the Gathering. Although I don't really play it that well, but I do love collecting cards. So I bought, and this is not even half of what I bought. I bought all of these cards for cheap. Went a lot cheaper than what it usually would go. I got some few good deals. I got this one probably for like a 10 kroners or $1, which is probably worth, I don't know, right now, 80, 70, or $8, something like that. A lot of fun. I got cool stuff. Now, for some of them, I bought later on, but oh, I love this one. This is one. I'm a dragon fan, so I bought this dragon. I bought several dragons, actually. It's a lot of them. And of course, there's more. This is another pile. I think I bought like 20 cards, like single cards, which would mean they are a bit more expensive, but they are the cards I want. Oh, damn it. I wasn't meant to do that. Shoot. I have them sorted. That's why. Oh, just give me a second. I'm going to show you something, which is probably the most fun thing I bought. Not the best financial purchase, but it was fun. 1 second. Where are you? All right, so we're still on Magic cards, right? I swear, at some point we're going to end this. Not everyone likes or are interested in Magic, and we're also going to start working on Blender soon. So this is about, you can see compared to my hand. So it's a sizable amount of cards, and I bought them for just a little less than 3,000 yen, which I believe comes down to 200 kroners or something like 300 maybe, which it would be $20 or $30 for 600 plus cards. And for those who might not be familiar with like the price for these types of cards, 12 to 15 cards usually costs 60 to 80, maybe even 120 sometimes. Again, this is kroners, so remove a zero. So I got these for cheap. Unfortunately, 80% are Japanese cards, so I can't read them. But I did get my money's back, so I'm happy. Right. What else happened? I went up the Tokyo Tower. That was actually the first day, to be honest. I didn't go to bed for the first day. I did go to Tokyo Tower, which is really fun. 250 meters up in the air, which would translate to 750 feet, I think. well, actually, yards and meters are very close, so you can just kind of almost 1-to-1. So let's say probably 220 yards or something up in the air. So it was quite a sight. A lot of fun. And I got a, where is it though? Where did I store that? I was able to take a picture. They offered that free. It was free of charge. Picture. And a lot of other pictures. Which I'm not going to show, unfortunately, because there might be some individual on it that I accidentally might dox. Although finding them would probably be really tough, but I just don't want to show others on stream. Which makes sense, right? What else? Oh, the subway system, though. That was fun. Like, amazing how good Google Maps. So that's probably my biggest tip. If you ever go to Japan, use Google Maps. It's perfect. I never got lost with Google Maps. Will I sell or keep the cards? Actually, that's the idea, is to sell them eventually. All of these cards, which is older cards, these cards, I will, apart from Edgar Markov, that's my vampire, apart from that card, I would probably sell all of these eventually. Just haven't gotten to it yet. Never done it before, so I just need to read up on a few things. But yeah, I will sell them eventually. Yeah, we got ads in roughly, well, it's a bit like in 50 seconds away, but I'm excited. I'm energetic. All right, so I guess that we can leave it at that for now. Save a few stories for later and get into Blender. Yes, it is positive. Let's see. Oh, where are my? Oh, I can't remember my buttons. Where are my buttons? And you're gonna have to excuse me a bit when it comes to Godot. Although I've been charmed by Godot, I've only used it like 4 times, so I might not know a lot about it just yet. I'm learning. For now, we're gonna focus on Blender. And just let me a second. I need to check what is it that I've done so far. So the exercise bike, exercise bench, and treadmill. So what we want to do now, let's pick the what rack? Is it locked? Locked. So let's do the save. Let's call it what rack? One thing I've always wanted to do on stream, I highly doubt that it will be very popular. That is opening magic card packs live. I think that could be fun. What's going on? Where's the ads? Just soon. All right. We'll see what happens. Oh, there you go. Well, ad breaks ends in 30 seconds. What is this? Which? What do you mean 30 seconds ad? I swear, I did not set it to 30 seconds. What are you doing? Not sure why that was set, but yeah. I'm trying to make a system like Mario Galaxy Gravity. It's weird, but hopefully it works. I mean, someone's done it before, so it should be possible, right? And it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not sure how to do it, though. How would you... Because I'm imagining the transition between, like, let's say you're jumping from this platform. You know what? Let's do it as this. Let's grab all of these and hide them for now. So I imagine the challenge to use sphere and do this. Jumping between these, you would have 2 opposite gravity forces, right? One will pull to the center of this one, and the other one will put to the center of that one, which would be the opposite direction. That would be a challenge. A fun one. I have no idea how to do it though. Oh, Pounds, how you doing? Welcome. What have you been up to? Yeah, I found someone who made a tutorial on face normal snapping. All right. So I added a play controller and hoping it works. Oh, okay. That's a cool idea. I have no idea if that is going to work or not. If it does, please let me know. That would be a lot of fun to know about. Because in my head, I can't really see, unless there's some kind of if statement that kind of checks whether or not you're certain distant away from the center of another object. And if you are within a certain distance, you will interpolate between those directions. But yeah, that's just me rambling about it. I have no idea. But good luck with that. Are you working on the art chain on the side? The one you've been posting about, right? Because that's what you've done, haven't you? Or am I confusing you with someone else? I can't do that. No, yeah, it is you. Yeah, that looked great, by the way. Was that meant to be a game? I think I've asked you this before. Or is it just a small scene? I can't remember if you... No game? It's just going to be a small scene? Right. Yeah, well, I mean, it looks great, so... Is that a filter, by the way? A filter in Unreal or something? Because it has this grainy filter on it. Small scene getting bigger. Yeah, but that's the nature of scenes. They do that. They do be doing that. That's normal. Can I? Oh, now I can pick you. Why couldn't I do it earlier? All right. Hide. Lock. And this is now. All right. Let's select all these. Delete. All of these. Delete. You. I can keep it for now. All these. Delete. All of these. Delete. Just delete, delete, delete. And do that. Oh, it's the gift explorer and it's limited to 10 megabytes. Oh, it needs to be 10 or less. Oh, oh hell yeah. Yeah. Do it. Hello. There we go. Also, me and my friends, the one I'm making the game with, we noticed, or I should say probably mostly me, that the equipment I've done so far are quite thin, as the best word I can describe it as. We want them to be chunkier. So eventually, I'm going to have to redo quite a bit of stuff I've made so far and add some heft to them, some chunkiness. But that is not for today, though. Let's do all transforms. Perfect. Name-wise, it's all good. Do that. Let's also do... No, not that one. This one. Yeah, it's been on ice, the project, which is unfortunate. We do that. But we had a meeting Wednesday. And we got some good ideas going. So hopefully, I'm not going to say that, oh, give us a week or a month and we'll have a demo. No, that's not going to happen. Another ad. What's going on? The settings is way... Ads is my nemesis. We have ads in 3 minutes. It is definitely my nemesis. It's not working at all. Oh, well. It is what it is. Either way, yeah. So the game. We did do like, hey, let's do these small changes, see what it leads to, and take it from there. So hopefully within a week, nothing to show, but will be something for us to, as a team, to look at and do another set of let's do these things and let's do that a few times. And give or take, I'd say perhaps 2 months, we'll have something we can kind of present to people. At least bare minimum, like MVP stuff. So yeah, I'll look forward to that part. Now face rotation, wireframe. Go. And also make sure this is correct. It is. Should I have material? No, not now. We can add it later on. We're going to save. With it saved, I should be able to do this. And nope. Pressing all the wrong buttons. And there we go. And since I saved it in a specific folder, Godot automatically just like, hey, you know what? Let's just import it. Oh, it works. The jumping doesn't. But when we've seen a Mario game with jumping in it. When have I seen a Mario game with jumping? Good points. Can I get back to you on that one? No. All right. So if jumping doesn't work, what is it they feel like we're like working for you? Just the flip, like you can kind of get to the other planet and it still captures you to the planets correctly? What's going on? Let's open this. Weird camera, but oh, you can't see this one. You can't see this window. That sucks. Which tells me I probably have to go to a desktop capture rather than a soft progress capture. Or window capture was called. Oh well. You can walk on the walls and the ceiling smoothly. Oh, so you can transition between wall and ceiling. Oh, nice. Yeah, how would you do jumping then? Because I'm guessing it's easier to calculate as long as you're on the surface, right? But how would you do the jumping? That's fun. All right, this worked. Although you can't see it, believe me, it looks great. Another ad incoming. That's weird. Have to make your own gravity. What's that joke from? Is it Family Guy? Brian and Peter is sitting in the sofa, and Brian's like, "Pete, oh Peter, you're fat, man." It's like, "No, I'm not. Prove it." And he takes I think it's a clock, and he throws it towards Peter, and all of a sudden the clock starts like orbiting Peter. Like, what the hell is this? Pete, you're so fat, you have your own gravity. I was like, yeah, you have to be quite dense, like physically, if that happens. All right, now the 30-second ad. This is weird. What is going on? I just changed this. All right. Twitch, you and I, we're going to have a fight over this thing. It is recommended. And I asked to do an automatic run 1.5 break every 30 minutes. That's what I'm asking for, Twitch. Why aren't you doing this? Don't tell me I have to end stream. That sucks. And as it ended. All right, so unfortunately, Twitch side might have to deal with 30 seconds of ads every 10 minutes. Because it doesn't seem like it's updated. Yeah. That's fun. Ugh. All right, something to hopefully... Or maybe not, because now that I look at my manager, it does say ads in 28 minutes. So we might get away. We might be fixed. It might be. All right. Back to Blender. That was quick and easy. I'm going to save this again. Then we're going to open the same scene as before. So we have picked... I don't think we've done bench. No, we've done the bench. I don't think we've done this guy, though. Hopefully I'll get to some modeling today. But right now I just want to make sure all these assets have their own scenes. So a few things I'd like to do are this shelf of barbells. They are too thin. The same as before, but these are the worst case. I might be able to show it, actually. Oh, I can't do that. Do I have... just give me... Okay, so I'm going to do this. Let's go back. Go to subscene, create a scene. Let's make it a 3D. I do believe this is how you meant to do it. Let's call it art diorama. Let's go call it what it is. And in this, we can drag in this scene, right? Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay. This one. This is one. There we go. So if you look from this distance, which is roughly where we want the camera, you can kind of tell that the barbells, although you can tell it's barbells, it's very hard to tell what's kind of what when does one plate from the bell or the bar go over to another one. Like the details just model together. It will be easier if the sun, the light, the shadows were pointing in a different direction. But in this case, it's just, yeah, I think we need to thicken them up a bit. The same goes for a few other things. Just ever slightly, just a bit more thickness to them, because we don't want this to be a realistic art style. It is cartoonish or stylized. And for right now, it feels more realistic, although not fully realistic either, than cartoonish. We're not leaning into either one, which we want to do. We want to lean into the more cartoonish style. So we're going to thicken these up eventually and go through all of these. So all the various bars will be thickened up and stylized a bit more. So yeah, that's one thing. Back to Blender. And we're going to isolate this one. So first of all, send it to scene collection, hide it. I'm also going to lock it, can't delete, select everything else. Also, before I do anything else beyond that, let's save. What should we call it? Plate rack? Is that the thing? I think plate rack. Some plate rack. Plate shelf. Now let's call it rack. Do a 1, save. That's a lot of stuff. Let's do that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Some plate rack. 1. Save. Do that. Save. No. Yeah, I think that's it. Things kind of fly by when you have made preparations. So let's see what Godot says. Just checking. And And again, you can't see, but it's fine. We are fine. Perfect. So let's just do another save. And let's open back the art diorama. What else should we extract? Let's go with the shelf. Put you in the center. Oh, is it duplicated? Yeah, there's duplicates. Oh, fun. Hide. Lock. Move to. Oh, I need to unlock it. Move to. Scene collection. Select all of these things. Delete. 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 I hope. Yep, we're fine. All right, perfect. Alt. Let's save something else. SM. Dumbbell. Isn't it 2 B's in dumbbell? Right? Is it? Is it dumb bell or dumb bell? I need to look this up. No, it's 2 B's. There you go. Dumbbell. The rack. Technically, it might be called a shelf, but let's call it a rack. Do that. And I'm going to actually save this or copy paste that name. We can quickly do this. Perfect. Oh, I forgot about that. Darn. No. Do this around. 90. All transforms, so we don't have any unnecessary scale. All the rotation are zeros. So yeah, so this one needs update. Another update rather than only thickness. One thing I need to do is, if you look up in my left corner here, this one has almost 32,000 triangles, which in modern time, modern gaming stuff, isn't really that big of a deal. It's way more than it should be, but it's not like we're killing the game. However, it's way more than I need for this. So I'm just going to do some changes where rather than having these 1x1 plates, I'm going to make them thicker single plates, if that makes sense. So these 2 plates will become 1, which should save me a fair bit of triangles if I do that for all of these. And we're probably going to have to do less segments for each cylinder. And segments in this case will be the amount of lines that will make up the round's cylinder shape. I'm going to have less of that. And also, we don't need this bevel. It's not even showing up. Probably going to remove that completely. Thicken up the handle. Might even do away with these type of details. Just make it a single edge, like a cylinder. We can do a lot of stuff to save triangles. We need to get down to less than 5,000. That's probably the goal. Probably even less than that. Let's do this. You don't need material right now. Just save, and I'm going to reopen the previous one. So the idea is to have the forward direction of the asset pointing in the positive X direction. So we need to do that. Save. Let's see, what is Godot? Everything seems to be loading perfectly. Nice. Next one. More, from here on, I think we've done with the machines. We only have these blockouts. Let's start with the vending machine. Do that first. Do that. Hide. Move. All right. Okay, I can't do that. Try that again. There we go. Static mesh, vending. Machine, 1. Next, select all of these, delete. Annoying to having to do that each time, but the alternative isn't what I want. There we go. All right, so forward doesn't really have one right now, so I guess this is fine. Vending machine on, get to data, make sure the name is the same, material is the same, do another save, going back to Godot. And we got a vending machine. All right, fine. I had the tough decision before scheduling this stream whether or not I should do a game dev stream or play some Satisfactory. Really tough, to be honest. It's a close choice. Just so addictive, Satisfactory. Let's see. Let's combine these, I think. Yeah. Right. Static mesh reception disk. Hopefully that's spelled correctly. Wait. No, it feels like I deleted more than I should. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Where this combine. Oh, I can't do that because why? It's turning inside out. That's fixable. There we go. What will be a decent... I would just pick this one. There we go. And forward. Yep, it's perfect. So all transforms. Now let's call it static mesh reception disk 1. Material, we're fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I forgot. Oh, I almost forgot. Thought I overwrote, saved over the other file. I will be terrible. That will be terrible. Luckily, we do have source control, so should be fine. What should be next? So I think we're about the water fountain, whatever you want to call it. Do that. And what is it called, by the way? Is it water station? Water fountain? Water sink? I think water sink. Have I played either of the Hollow Knight games? Yes, I have. I respect the game, but it's not my type. I did play the original, the first one, or Hollow Knight. Didn't get much. I didn't get far because I'm not into those punishing games. But I do respect the fact that it is loved by many. I believe one of my friends, he played it 100%, which is kind of insane. Why do you ask? Have you any plans and inspirations for a game? It's hard. Would you say it's more difficult than the original or the first one? Not original, but Hollow Knight first one. I have really got. I feel for me personally, Silk Song came and people played a lot of it online, like stream. Then half a week later, it kind of felt like it died off for me personally. I shouldn't say that it actually did, but for me it did. Because not a lot of people streamed it after like a week. It's much more difficult. Oh, that's what people wanted, right? So, delete. That's most game like dying off. Is that what we're referring to? Sure. I just feel like considering the hype of the game, it felt like it died off faster than I personally expected it to. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing nowadays. We find new games after like half a day. Sometimes it feels like. Yeah, not many large streamers anymore. Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, that it's like how it goes for a lot of big streamers. Yeah, I mean, if you're not at a certain size, which will be like less than, let's say, around 100 viewers, right? And you're very specialized in a certain niche, then usually you would probably jump to the next game quite quickly. The only one that I felt like people play for a whole month was Elden Ring. True. Yeah, that. Oh god, people couldn't stop talking about it at work. There was constantly like, oh, Elden Ring this, Elden Ring that, or playing it during like lunch break and everything. Also, since the largest step up in difficulty, a lot of people dropped it prematurely. Well, that's also true. I mean, it was inevitable that Silk Song, with its high difficulty, would have people drop it faster. So yeah, now that is definitely part of it, the difficulty. And it doesn't help that some reviewers online can't get past the tutorial, right? Thinking about the Cuphead review. Was it IGN? Was it? Kind of funny. All right. Oof, again, boss saved the wrong file. All right. I'm gonna have to take a quick break because I had a phone call, so I need to take that because it might be important. So I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, there we go. Was semi-important, so I felt like I had to call them back. Where are we? We were working on the sync. Fascinating. Oh, dude, I forgot. I completely forgot. When is the game of the year? December 11th. What are the time frames for voting? I had to look that up. Let's see. You got it working a lot better. It was detaching off walls, but you fixed it. Nice. You're running through this. Soon you will see the that you found a solution for the jumping to in like 2 weeks. Okay. So I still have quite a bit of time then. I might just give it a bit more time to think about it, and probably depending on, because I haven't played all of them, so it might feel, it would feel like my opinion would be unfair since I haven't played a lot of the games that were nominated. Feels like I shouldn't be voting for like a feeling. Does that make sense? It would be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I had it on my tongue, a tip of my tongue. It's either way, I forgot about it. Forget about it. The word doesn't really matter. I think that I should probably just give it a bit more thoughts, and depending on how I feel like comfortable voting for games I never played before. I think that is what I'm trying to say. Let's also send the bathroom or the locker room. I haven't decided what it is yet. Well, to be honest, it's a toilet. Let's just call it what it is. Anyone else given any thoughts? What game of the year so you guys voted? You're in a similar situation as myself, kind of feeling like it's not really your thing, or never played the games. I don't know. Let me know what you are thinking. This. You think Expedition 33 will win it all? Probably. I do hear people talk a lot about that game. But it is competing against some really hard hitters, so who knows? I mean, we've seen weirder things happen before, right? You want to say Silk Song? All right. We haven't played the other games, so that's fair. I mean, to be honest with you, being biased, the moment you vote, you're biased. So I don't think you should be worried about that part. I mean, it is your favorite, and you will be voting for your favorite, right? But yeah, I do see your point, though. If you haven't played the game, you might feel you can't give the other games a fair opinion of them, right? I'm going to add this. Let's see. So Expedition is good and fun. Stuart was a Hallmark Channel story, but the gaming community has never seen those movies. I think I'm pretty sure I know the term Hallmark, right? It's one of these, let's call them what it is, cheap holiday rom-com, right? And they were probably produced, I think they were produced like in mass-produced way, like multiple each month. And they were quite big during the 90s or early 2000s. If I told you I would spoil it, oh, okay. That's fine. That's a good point. I should, for my own sanity, though, probably play the game. That might be the most controversial thing you can say as a streamer. You haven't played Expedition 33. I haven't. Probably should. One day. I haven't played, what's the name of that game? Baldur's Gate 3. That's also like, I haven't played any of the big ones. Some with a wife, I've seen that story a million times. The Hallmark rom-com, yeah. Is it rom-com? Would Hallmark movies be considered rom-com? No, right? It's not comedy, but it's romantic movies. Or in that section of storytelling. Made 2 types. Oh, okay. All right, we got some ads. I'm just going to grab some water. Be right back. Just play it, and one day we can talk about what we've seen. That story cost my wife's because my wife's love dramas. Okay, okay, yeah. I should look into it because the thing is, although I'm not gonna say I don't have time for bigger games because that is what it is, right? It's quite time consuming, isn't it? But between work, game dev, I should probably stream it. That's probably the only way I can actually find time to play the game right now. That might be a good idea, to be honest. I'll put it on the list. All right, so welcome back from ads. All right, so this amount of ads are insane. Can I do something about that? This feels more reasonable. God damn. Yeah, we're fine. Let's look at it. Ooh, what's going on? Some glitching going on in Godot. Going haywire. All right, so open. I think that is all what I would call loose objects. Perhaps that pillars. But I don't think that's that important. So we're going to save. And we're going to call, what should we call this one? What I'm trying to do now is remove everything that isn't the walls, I guess, and floor. I'll delete that. How do we do this? Why are you not connected? We can grab all of these, delete these back. I need to divide this somehow. MHL, you've been making a larger project recently. It's a 2D platformer game. All right. Please tell me more. What's the art style? What's the theme? Are you talking like a Super Mario type of game, or what's going on? Pixel art. That's nice. I love pixel art. What's the like main objective for people? I mean, it is like you mentioned, platformer. What else can you tell me about it? There you go. You play as a gardener. Pablo, nice name. I love that. Who throws seeds around to grow mushrooms to climb through caves. All right. Okay. That is a cool idea. Have you taken any inspiration from what's the name of that game? Spelunking? Is that what it's called? Or Spelunky? Because that's where my head goes. Like the game Grow Up. Oh, do I know that game? Do I know that game? No, I don't think I know this one. Just checking out quick YouTube video on the side. All right. It is kind of, it's not like 7 years old, so it seems like an older game, but I love the art style. You play when you were a kid? Yeah. Those are usually one of the best games. The ones we play when we were young. Remember well. All right. But that is you're converting that game mechanic or a similar game mechanic from what was a 3D art style and camera to a 2D pixel game. And you're having mushrooms that you use as platforms or assist you to other platforms, I guess. All right. Dude, that sounds like amazing. Like a really fun game. So yeah, if you ever have some success or like progress on that one, let us know. Curious. How about we just combine? Yeah, no worries. You're the one who shared some cool ideas, so thank you. Always fun to listen to people talk about their games, what they're doing. I would delete these parts. Not sure what to do with this, to be honest. What's going on? Oh, that's what's going on. Probably. Nope. Nope. That's the one. That's the one. All right, so what the hell have I been doing with this? Do that, that. Oh, you have a demo? Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Share it. Shit, what the hell is this topology? What on earth have I been doing with this? This is insane. Look at this. Why did I do that? Nothing still. Hmm. Let's try that again, but this time we're gonna increase distance. That's nothing still. What the? No, it is connecting that part at least. Alright, so I'm guessing we're fine. We just need to, for this, subdiv to that, that. And hopefully I can do this. I can't, of course I can't. That would be honestly easy. And reasonable. Can't have that. How about this? There we go. Now we're cleaning up. I mean, I'm gonna have to do the other things too, but now, can I do that? We're still not connecting all the way around. Do that, that. That might help fix quite a bit. Oh no. This is still some things on the inside. God damn it. No? What's your problem? Could be I need to connect these, right? Do that first. That, then this. By distance. So that's something. How about, can I do that? Why are you doing... That's a weird thing to do. That's a really weird thing to do. How about I do this? I can delete that. That. Connect these two. Alright, that's something. So hopefully I can go all the way around. All the way around, perfect. All the way around, perfect. That's clean topology. What should we call this one then? SM segment. Do that, do this. All right, so Michelle, are you Mr. M on Discord? Because I just accepted you there. That is the case. So what should we call this? Entrance automatic. Good enough. All right, so you should be allowed to post in, I guess, almost all channels. I don't remember the exact details, but most of them at least. Just pick one. There's really no super rules right now. Like, one that makes sense. Next, let's do another. No, let's just for now do that. Entrance. Automatic. No one. There we go. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Forward would be like so, right? 90. Do that. Let's do this. All these are fine. We don't have material, but that's fine for now. These things, make sure it's in Godot. Go. You know, I feel like half of this stream should be some games. This is not the most exciting thing on stream, so I'm just going to finish the rest off stream. It's more or less the same repeating process. So I'm going to do that off stream for the walls. But in the meantime, I think we could probably play some Satisfactory. Sounds like a lot of fun. Been a while. I do want to make sure I get my next phase. I'm still stuck on phase 2, which is like kind of annoying. Oh, Satisfactory is such a good game. Probably the game right now I'm playing most. Let's see, load. And I love combining it with the Satisfactory Modeler, I believe it's called, which is a free tool you can download on Steam. Helps you plan a lot better, like everything. The modeler. Oh. So let's do that. Hopefully this works. Pop. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. It's working. And hopefully this works. It does. There we go. I put it in the game. All right. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Okay, so let's do that. Do that. And I assume MHL, you're fine with me showing this online, like on stream. Although I'm not sure if I can actually do that without. Can I do it? I can if I do that. Yeah, you're fine. What if? Perfect. Awesome. if I do that, hopefully, I'm not sure if this scene is set up correctly, so hopefully this is going to work. So if I'm going to click it, nothing happened. Perfect. Well, something happened, but it was what I expected it to happen. All right, so let's start with your itch page. Exploded deep underground was a small gardener who wields the power of mushrooms. Love that sentence, by the way. Cause seeds, sprouts, wall ceilings, floors, just okay. 80 to move. Yeah, makes sense. W to interact. Okay. E for menu. All right. Yeah, but that makes sense. Not the, like, what I would call the usual setup, but it makes sense. And Q for unequip. Yeah, it's all within the vasty space. So that's fine. Click the throw seed, escape for, okay. Was going to be the game, but I was having trouble. All right, so I just went with the generic zip download. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes you just have to do it. All right, what's going on? Come on, be gone. Let's just do that. I don't know what I'll be showing. Just gonna do consent. Do that. Let's do this. Extract. Do that right there. I'm not screwing myself over now, right? Installing all various type of malware. All right. Let's temporarily stop the music. I'm gonna launch this one. That was loud. It's not malware, I promise. I believe you. I believe you. Oh, well, by now it's too late because I've already installed everything. So if you wanted to, you've already succeeded. But we're fine. We're fine. Can I do that? I can. Unfortunately, it's slightly cropped. Can I change that? Settings. No, I can do that. That's perfect. Almost. Come on. Oh, it's not going to work. All right, that's on. Well, that works. Why not this? I don't think that matters really, to be honest. So what we're missing is kind of on this side. There's a text saying infinite seed zone, 10 coins. So you can show it this way. That's all we're not seeing on screen right now. So I'm just going to keep it as is. I can do that. That's weird. Okay, so do this. W. Wait, let me try to do that. A bit too loud. All right, so let's see. Press E to exit this menu and E again to open your inventory, okay? This, perfect. It is a demo, so you're fine. Well, you can also use the arrows. That's nice. What else can I do? I could probably click. Okay, so I probably need to bounce me upwards. So is this equipped now? Oh, it is. What about this one? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I like that. Looks great. do multiple times. Okay. Oh. All right. Smart. Infinite seeds in the tutorial. I like that. Yeah, so let's try one of these. What are you? You're different. Oh. Okay, so this one doesn't bounce. All right. I mean, the movement feels nice. I have no problems with that. Just getting used to the feeling. There's quite a bit of content. It's fairly difficult, so I don't expect anyone to beat it yet. Okay, so it's that difficulty. All right. Oh, hanging seat as a platform. So, can I do something like this then? Oh, nice. Dude. I do love this. One feedback I'd like to see, though, is rather than going to menu, you might want to add the mushrooms to the numbers instead. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can swap fairly quickly instead. I do see your point, though, of having the menu, because there's like you're going to introduce a lot more mushrooms eventually, but... Oh, that does make sense. Oh, there you go. This is a checkpoint. All right. Dude, this is fun. I love this. So far, I don't see the real purpose of the non-bouncing platform, but I might get to that, I guess. Because right now, the bouncing one just does what I wanted to do. Oh, what are you? Oh, can I purchase something? Oh, and also, I just wasted 10 coins for something. I have no idea what it does. It might not be wasted, but I have no idea what I just did. I assume it has something to do with an upgrade to my bouncing plants. Ah, come on. And oh, that's the background, which makes sense. Can't really get up there, it seems. Should I then do this? Can I do that? Not sure if it helps me, though. I mean, just add a bit more text. When there was no text, so that would help. But in the end, it's like, kind of tells really... Personally, I felt like made sense. I do this, then this. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh. Ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, all right. Yay, there we go. Nice. All right, I'm actually honestly having a lot of fun. Can I introduce the music, though? I do that. The sound. There is sound. What if we do that? Doesn't seem to do anything on that side. What if I do this? Oh, that makes sense. I think I know why it's not happening. That. Very loud for some reason on my side. My Stream Deck decided not to work the way I wanted to. Not that one. Not that one. Which one is it? None of these. What's going on? So let's add this game. About that. Just a second. I'm trying to figure out. So many windows right now open. All right, so now if I do that. Now we have some volume, some sound, right? All right, this. Why are you dead? Stream Deck. Right now there are 13 songs, but there are 2 more planned. Oh, okay. One for the ending and one for the Easter egg. Oh, nice. Got some ads soon, so I should probably try and fix the volume or sound in the meantime. Honestly, I think I want to play this quite some time. That says a lot when you can kind of make me not want to play Satisfactory. Can I get my volume? Oh, there you go. Okay, so now it's working in my ears. I can hear the music. Oh, and also, is there a way to remove mushrooms that I've planted? Oh, whoa. Okay, that was quick. Okay, because right now that kind of killed me. The fact that I couldn't remove mushrooms killed me. And I'm suspecting that will happen again because I can see they're still up there. There's a chance it will kill me next time I go up there. That's a food for thought. I'll give it a few more minutes once the ads are over. If we can get past that part. And also removing stuff should probably be very limited. Like you can only do it every now and then or something like that. So I'm seeing 2 bugs. Okay. One, you were supposed to lose a heart for that death, and mushrooms shouldn't grow on the chest. Oh, they grew on the chest. Okay. But this is fun. This part is fun. Like getting this to work is kind of fun. No hands. Green Coke, how you doing? How is your ad break overlay 10 times more painful to watch than your actual commercial? Is it that bad? I thought it was fun. I spent hours making that one. Is it that bad? Oh, whoa. What's going on? Why was it that powerful? Yeah, just make sure it's not like I can just click whenever I want to. Make it like just maybe once every 3 minutes, or I can only remove certain amounts, I guess. Hours? Yeah, hours. I had to figure out how to do it and then time everything. Okay, can I get... No, I can't. I can't get my chest. I can't get my chest. No. Can I do that? Oh. Yeah, no. All right. Okay. I get it. Okay, that's not gonna work. I should have giant bounce. Handmade eye paint, my favorite. Well, I'm gonna keep it for a while though. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just playing this demo by MHL, and it's kind of fun. It's tough though. Right now I'm trying to figure out where the hell am I supposed to go. Let's do that. Oh, all right, that worked. Okay. Oh, thank you. I do love the fact that you can kind of get into it fast. You don't have to wait and respawn like way back or something like that. Just get into it. Did you say fucked? Poor guy worked so. I have no idea what you mean. This is amazing. I'm not sure if MHL spent a day on this, but I personally spent a day on that painful ad thing. Yeah. I get up. Come on. Can I make that big jump again somehow? Remember the right platform too. Oh, you're thinking I'm going the wrong way, perhaps? All right, so let's see what's going on. Oh. No fall damage. Nice. Should I just... No, not that. Let's do that one. Let's try this. Oh, so right is the intended way. Okay. Can I kind of... Oh, I can't. There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking that's not what I meant to do. All right. All right. I'm destroying this game. All right, so okay, I need this. Oh, then that. Come on. Assume I'm going to. So far, what's this? Late in the game that has more open sections where you can get more freedom. Fair enough. I'm enjoying myself right now, so I don't mind if this is the game going forward. But who knows? Getting there, yeah, slowly. Just destroying the game in the meantime. But the one thing I'm noticing is that I don't really feel the need to use that brown mushroom. I might not have seen a purpose for it yet, but so far I feel like I can probably get away with just using purple and red. Oh, not doing that though. Can I? No. All right. That was new move. Okay. I get up. Yeah. You get 10 brown mushrooms for the same cost. Okay, so this shop thing. Okay. Can I make that? I can. Okay. Oh. Oh, how would I? Oh, like that. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh. Oh, wait. Is there a limit to the mushrooms? Oh, dude, I missed that completely. Oh, oh, shit. Okay. I'm screwed, aren't I? Yep, okay. So I left the infinite realm into limited realm. How's the game so oversized? I think it's just mostly on my side, but there might be something with the demo. We noticed it, so yeah. Menu looks super big, yeah. I can't fit it to my screen. So it's going outside the screen. Weird stuff, yeah. But it is big. It is big. I agree with that, but it's not as bad when you're playing it. Either way, though, I am assuming I'm stuck. I can't get anywhere. But yo, dude, what's up? Is he meant to do anything to me? I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that I have no. Yeah. Oh, now I die. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't fit air to counteract the getting stuck with no mushrooms, but it seems it didn't work. No, I think you're fine. Or perhaps you should try to add like a color difference or like some kind of sign like you had before, because there was no sign telling me, hey, you're leaving infinite space. So I would do that because I thought I was still in infinite, so I'm just spamming mushrooms, right? Alternatively, you might want to remove infinite completely. Or I'm sure you've tested this, but I learned to play the game with infinite mushrooms, which is counterintuitive. Is that the word? It doesn't really help me, I think. Or maybe it does. At least tell me when I'm leaving that tutorial zone. Like make the map really small and like go through the door to get to the big one or something like that. And also, how do I get back mushrooms? Am I limited? Is it like a puzzle game? Like I need to really use my mushrooms perfectly or something? Make pickup point where you get X amount of mushrooms to do certain sections. That could also be something you're giving the player the right amount of stuff they need for each section. You can buy them. Oh, that's what the chests are for. Oh, okay. And I couldn't get to my chest because there was mushroom growing on it. Okay. Well, as far as I can tell, what you have is something promising. There's a few tweaks, of course, and like Green Coke mentioned, you can probably do like give the player a certain amount, knowing, hey, this is the amount you need to get through this, or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it is a demo. So these things were meant to happen, right? If it's perfect, it's no longer a demo. So you found a few things, and I had a blast. By the way, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, gonna quit it now, but good luck with that one because I think that has promising stuff going for it. So yeah, awesome. That was fun. I love that. There we go. I would do something like that, but considering the rest of the game, okay. After this game, it's much more open world type. It wouldn't work great. Fair enough. Yeah. Perhaps what you might want to do, or give it a few some thought, is that if I'm limited to a certain amount of mushroom of each type, but I can pick one up and get back for everyone I pick up, I can get back some more seeds. That might be an option too. Though I don't want to go straight too far away from what you've created because it's actually working. There's tweaks you need to do, of course, but again, demo. It's meant to have tweaks or bugs. That's kind of the nature of demos. But yeah, if I can pick up something and that then gets back, or I can do some kind of challenge, perhaps. I don't know. Just some ways that gives me an option to do something and get more stuff back. But it's still part of the gameplay, but I don't know. Infinite stuff, no. Tutorial, yes, but not in the long run. Definitely not. I agree with that one. All right. But yeah, either way, these are rambling stuff though, just like on the top of my head stuff. So give them at least some thought. But I think you have some great things going on. So don't worry about it. It's a lot of fun. This is why I started this channel, just to do these types of things. So it was a lot of fun. All right, so let's make sure everything's fine. What about sound? There's no sound apparently. Well, there is, but it's not a lot. There we go. That's something. Right, so the idea with Satisfactory today is this. We're going to keep expanding on this part. So I learned the other day we can add check marks, but it's kind of quirky the way we do it. Second. You can pick that one, do this. So I do believe, I need to remember this. It's been a while since I played this save, so I need to remember a few things. Let's see. Did we create enough? We do have enough melters, I believe. Yeah, I see in the big green. So let's see. So we do have, how many smelters do we have here? Oh, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 melters. Is that enough? Why do I need 10? Why did I pick 10 smelters? Oh, right. This is not. Oh, this is the other part. This is. All right. Never mind. That's another save I have. This is the one we're looking for. Open. There we go. So we're going to add the check mark to this one. So what I'm doing is, let's see if I can show you quickly. There we go. So one thing I noticed with the modeler is, as far as I can tell, it might be one way to do this, is you can't really select one of these and tell, hey, this is built. One thing I found on the forum is that you can just add a little check mark above it, telling you now it's built. It's a bit of workaround, I guess, but it's working. So I'm going to keep doing that. And next, we're going to check, have I enough conveyors building me plates? It should be 5 or 6. Minimum of 5. Let's see, where are you? So these are spinning out this part. And over here, I have, those are 13 iron rod, I believe. D2, 4, oh my eyes, 6, 7. And that's 7. I think I have 8 on the other side. Oh, let's see. Or maybe the other way around. It's 2, 4, that's 6, 7. Would make 13. Perfect. Check that as done. And these should be going to, yeah, they go into the back. Where are my iron plates? Am I not making iron plates? I should be. I should. I really should. And somewhere I'm making iron plates. Oh, come on. Been so long and I'm lost already. This is spinning out in that direction. And these two. Right, I'm merging those two. That's fine. Oh yeah, these are by no means what's it called? God, I lost it. Split in a way that's reasonable, because I need 115 going in this direction, I believe, and I need 30 going the other direction, which is this one, which is likely more than 30, which is why it's stopped. But I do not care right now. That works. So likely what's happening If I jump over to this side, I will see 2, 4, 6. And it should be 6 on the other side. Come on, get over there. This looks like it's 6. Perfect. So we have enough of those. So these steel rods, iron rods, sorry, that we made over here, they should go into this section, which should be pumped into 3 assemblers making rotors. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another one. Okay. I made that. So which one are making my reinforced plates then? There's some reinforced plates over here. Right? Yeah. So these guys, are they making my reinforced plates? They are. Oh, my bad. Oh, no. There you go. My bad. Just 1 second. Do that. Okay. So we're making the reinforced plates, which I assume is then been pumped into a smart plate factory here. And it needs to be 5 of them. That looks like 5. So I'm going to mark that as done. That means that section is done. I assume then we also have the iron plates. What do I want to do with those iron rods? Because I need these to be divided again. God, this is such a mess. What were I thinking? Yeah? Anyone care to tell me? Let's see. This. Or I don't have to. So if I do that. No, that. All right, there you go. The 13 times 15. That's 195. Makes sense. And if I divide that by 3. That gives me 65. I'm slightly worried that what I've done on this side, I'm splitting 195 iron rods in 3 and combining them in this section, which means 130 goes this way. I think that's overkill. Yeah, that's overkill. But it's not that much. Oh, what's this? Oh. Makes sense, I guess. So the remaining 65, with these, needs to be used to be pumped into the modular frame assemblers. All right. So I need to split this again, which is going to be lowering. Yeah, this factory is way out of line. But who knows? Maybe we can make it work somehow. Where's my reinforced plates again? I think they're over here. Yeah. these, combined with those iron rods. Oh, God. Yeah. Let's see if we can make it work. I'm giving up on efficiency. Okay, I have a bit of plan to indicate the end of the infinite Z zone. I have green flags, all right? And I'll have a sign that explains that near the end of the first infinite seed zone. Yeah, I mean, that works, right? You could also kind of force players in that section to kind of go into one particular like route. And then they would have to come like see your sign. You can do that. It's also an alternative. But yeah, it's worth the try. All right, so this section, how the hell am I getting that iron rod? Why did I do that this way? Great, stop complaining. Stop. I could go through this part. So, how about, yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. Do that. Is that, no, that's a merge. I want a splitter. I want to do this. That. That. The Mark II is probably overkill. I'm thinking we're going to go this direction because we're going to get our reinforced plates from here into whatever assembler we have over there. That makes sense. All right, so let's do default. Oh, I'm running out of reinforced plates. Luckily, I do believe that I planned for this. And somewhere, hopefully in this direction, up on top of this one, there are some more plates waiting for me. Yeah, there we go. Well, honestly, that's backed up. Oh, dude. Let's do this. That. Find these. Were you a Mark II? I think these were Mark II. No, those are Mark I belts. Perfect. Probably need a way to get up there. Oh, what's going on? The lag is real. Oh, God. All right. The way we will do this. So these will... I'm thinking we should probably do a similar setup as we have right there. Let's do... Oh, iron plates, of course. It's always something. Always something. Where do I have a reasonable amount of iron plates? I think it's over here. Up. There we go. Right. Which one is it? Have you all stopped? Are you all full? Is that the thing? Oh, I need more iron plates. Can't really build without iron plates. Where are you? There we go. Oh, I'm full of stuff. I'll leave some of these things. Probably do this. That as something. Then we're gonna do that. We'll expand that part. Let's do that. That's probably a lot like a more efficient way of doing this, but I just want something. Help these move along. Yep, that works. How about you? You've stopped. Why? Because these have not been manually... These were manually loaded earlier. Not doing that anymore. Those are empty. This is pushing everything into this one. I have... How many? You have 7. That's not a lot. Yep, we're fine. Let's keep going. That's not where I want to go. Sit down. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. A part of me wants to really make sure this is optimized, but yeah, I had to kind of pare down most of this to do that. No, not happening. This is meant to just get me through the next phase. Probably not worth it. Did I do assemblers, right? Yes, I need 3 assemblers. Do that. Oh, uneven. Or missing materials. Oh, awesome. What was it? Rotors? And also, you're not aligned, are you? Not. Alright, I need rotors. You have rotors, don't you? Oh, there's one. Actually, let's leave it. I'm gonna run back. This is getting to be a marathon stuff. Right, so I should probably grab a big load of those. I'm gonna have to make a lot of assemblers. This one, right? No. Right, nope. It's this one. Do that. Throw you in there. There we go. By the way, I can edit. Do that. Awesome. Go. All right. Coffee physics? Yeah. Best type. Do a lot of stuff on physics when full of coffee. This is how I run to work every day. I'm a butt, but it's going fast. How much you want to bet that I still missing some kind of material and that I have to run back again because I'm not checking. I never check. Oh, I think we're fine. Awesome. So we need this and split it into. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. My body has been through much worse than that. So I am fine. Hello. I swear I put you the right way. Oh my. Which one's the wrong one? Oh, they're mergers. They're all mergers. Of course they are. God damn it. It's not the same buttons that I have on my other save. Which is why. There we go. There we go. I wonder how many people screaming and I should probably make a blueprint of this stuff. So, I could pick this one. Go straight into that one. Almost, at least. I probably should, but I can redirect this part. Yeah. It goes without saying. I'm gonna do that. Go for straight. It's too long. Oh, of course it is. Where is it? Come on. I want to be straight. That's straight? Okay. This is not going to be straight. This is... And it's too long, of course. God damn it. Sorry. I need to have this. This needs to be straight. Otherwise, I'm going to go nuts. Let's just do this way. Alright, now you in the straight mode, you go straight in that one. You go into this one. Progress. There we go. Right. Next, let's add more of these. I can stand on something. Let's pick this one, and I'm going to flip it that way. Do that, that. We're going to remove these once that is done. Like so, and like so. And from this part, I'm just going to add another section. Grab this. I think that should be fine. No? Okay, let's try it the other way. That. Flip around. There we go. Delete that. All right, so we got some ads. Let's take a break. Oh, God. Let's see what's happening in the outside world. Maybe people want to talk to me. Oh, something's happening. Okay. That's the usual stuff. Planning for Christmas. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Christmas is around the corner. This year has just gone by so fast. Feels like it was just yesterday that we were already celebrating Christmas. But yeah. Oh, I thought my ad break was kind of nice. Apparently, it was painful to watch. That's unfortunate. I mean, at least it's obvious. Got another 10 seconds. There we go. Oh, awesome. So, let's see if we can make this work. You're connected. Now you're connected. Awesome. That goes this way. You're not going. You are gone. This is gone. Next, we want to see, good for this one in there and that way. Perfect. So, that should, if I've done it correctly, by passing this part into, do that, do this, grab that. Nope, I don't like that. Don't like that. Try it again with a different mode. With this, we should have our reinforced place. Ghost, how you doing, man? It's been a while. What you been up to? Any progress on your game? It's been like 4 weeks since the last stream, so assume at least something has happened, right? Where's the powers for these? It's right there. Let's just do. Oh, come on! Don't do this. Not in front of everyone else. There we go. Working on fishing. Okay. Break from the hunting gang. Burnout hit hard. Oh, yeah. But I need fishing in the game. Anyways, learning that. Oh, cool. You're going all in on the, like, hunting and, well, not gathering, but the, camping, hunting, fishing part. That's nice. I've been doing great, man. So I mean, it's been like 4 weeks. The first week I was preparing for Japan, and then I went to Japan. I had fun in Japan. I got back home from Japan, and now I'm back streaming after being to Japan. Yeah, that's what happened. The only thing I'm back to work too, which is, I mean, it's work. It's nice meeting my colleagues again, but vacation is a lot better, in my opinion. This was framework, right? I hope it was. Oh, aren't these connected to... What's going on with my game? Is it only on my monitor? It doesn't seem like it shows up in stream. This is so weird. Is it VSync? I don't know. It's on, you know. I've got the fish check for the bait. The bait type, bait scent, bait rig, and bait size. Dude, that's a lot. They do all their stuff based on time of day and weather. Nice. Yeah, you're getting like really a lot out of that day and night cycle. I like that. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of distracted because my screen is tearing apart. But it's not coming through the stream, so that's at least something. Why is it doing that, though? Weird. I'll have to live with it, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's just check my performance. No, it's all fine. It's all in the 50s, 60s, so we should be fine. Right. Merger. Here we are. Do that. Do that. Then we need this side. There we go. Holy shit, this is so slow. Let's try something. See if we can get this to go away. If I do that, will that help? No. Why is that happening? It's like a super sharp line across my screen. Is it happening to everything? It seems like it's only in game. It's scary though, so I'm just gonna close a few systems or a few softwares, programs. All right, this is annoying as hell. So let me do this. Hmm. Let's launch Epic. All right. See if a restart will help. Right. Do a continue. Nope, it did not fix it. All right. Awesome. What the hell is it, though? Yeah, it's all on my side, so I'll live with it. All right, so we're making frames. They, if we look at the modeler, are this section right there. If I do that, so it's checked, done. We've done all of these, plus that one. So VSync is active, that's the thing. It is enabled. Might be another option I'm not familiar with, but if I go down, it is on. Maybe I should try and just disable it for now. That removed it, so the issue was VSync. Or at least some kind of reset of it, but now it's gone. I've never seen it before. All right. So these. I need to make sure I'm outputting 600. Is that really necessary? I guess so. How much am I putting out? I haven't checked that. All right, so I guess that's the next step. So make sure we have enough iron ore, which is that thing over there. So run, run, run. Which are these? These are Mark III. Mark IIIs are 270, right? Where are you? Greece. Nope. Not even close. Logistics. They're 270. I needed 600 something. Which I assume I'm not outputting right now. If I have to kill the thing that usually spawn in this area. Yep, there you are. Let's go for it. Ouch, you bastard. Ouch. I'm so close here. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, I need to check something. What about... Ooh, I'm dangerously... Oh, I'm so dangerously close. Oh, that's so close. Yeah, we can't do that. We can't. We need power. We need power. And a lot of it. God damn. Fastest way to get to my coal power, which is over here. Swing around that way. All right. Also, before we do that, let's do this. I'm assuming... I have no idea, to be honest. Feel so prepared. I'm gonna do that. All right. Right there. Like that. This one into that. All right. Activating the interactive map on the side. We need to see How many I have? I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 pole power. They are almost outputting 1,000. Mark 12. Oh, Mark 2. Sorry, Mark 2's Mark 2. What were the nodes on that part again? Were they pure or normal? Let's see, this one. Unselect all and go to research nodes. Pure. Normal. They are normal. Huh. Two normals. If I had Mark 3 minors, I could output double. Which might be what I need. Do I have Mark 3? That's the thing. Do I have Mark 3 productions? No. I'm already outputting enough, the amount of coal I can for now. Which is likely, or you know what it could be? I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. So, if I remember correctly, each coal power plant needs 15 coals. If I take that times 12, that's 180, and I'm outputting 240 coals. So it's likely the manifold I'm using, it's not really pushing everything to the end. So it's really unstable. We could try and split it in a more like even matter. Might be what we need to do. So I'm likely not going to have to fill up on materials. I could just run over there, and as long as I can make splitters, I should be fine. That's a big if, though. Kind of gambling. It's a bit of a distance. There we go. Yeah. I was kind of expecting that part. So we need to stabilize the power production. That's what we need. Wait, 1 second. So if we have 12, I think it's 75 each. That's 900. That's not going to be enough. That's not even going to be near enough. Okay. I'm going to make 12 new of those. Means I need... likely going to need... oh, there you go. Six of those. Then a lot of platforms. And what else? Well, I think that should be enough. Hopefully. All right, we're going to aim for these numbers, all right? The rotors, of course. Wire. Oh, did I? Oh, I might have made a mistake. I'm pumping all of my wire into this MAM thing. Which I'm pretty sure someone during that stream pointed out that that was a dumb idea. Me, my wisdom and stubbornness, decided, nah, it's fine. Oh, and also we don't have power. Oh, darn. It's all going to hell. Yeah. So for now, let's do that. And next, I need the power back. I need to disconnect something. Likely, it's better for me to disconnect that section. All right, we're slowly unraveling the mystery. Slowly. And where is that section of the power? It's connected to that part. Okay, so we're going to have to go this way. Somewhere around here. I'm assuming it's that part. Okay. If I do that, it's still connected somehow. It's connected to that part. Is that part connected to this upper section? I don't think it is. That is something isolated from this part. So if I go down, select this, and do that, we're fine. Awesome. So we can't connect this mega factory was a mega factory, but we can't connect that to the grid just yet because we need to at least double our output of power, it looks like. At least double, make sure we have a buffer. Because that is just going to be growing in size. So another 500 megawatts is probably not really unlikely. All right. Where are we? Are you up? You're up and running again. Yeah, but that's not going to take a while for me to get all the cables I need. Well, I can grab most stuff. Let's grab that. And I'm also going to unload some of these. I'll need those. And somewhere around this part. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Let's grab one of these. Reinforced plates. While we're waiting for the wires to finish, well, let's go and grab the reinforced plates. Come on. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, nope. Right. Screw you. Ouch. Do I have enough space, though? If I'm quite full. The inventory is quite full. Yeah. We got everything out. Barely. Leave these in the... No, that's not going to work because we need enough. I'm going to make a bet myself. No, I'm not. How about this? All right. I'm going to do that. What do I not need? I don't need these. I'm going to take that and that. Because I'm most likely going to need more reinforced plate than the 300 on our list. Oh yeah, I'm going to absolutely need another thing about it because we're going to make a ton more Mark II belts. So likely not enough, to be honest. But who knows? chances are we're going to have to go back and forth at least once to grab more resources. I mean, do I even have enough iron plates? No. Not even close. God damn. Ugh. Why do I do these things? There's one here, right? Did not make another. What are you? Oh, don't need that. Don't need this. I need that. Iron plate. Am I making iron plate somewhere? Why are you empty? Because you're loaders. You're manual loader stuff. That's that. That's that. All right. Where's my iron plates? My iron plates. What are you again? All right. These are copper. You are rotors. You are screws. You are iron rods. And you are plates. You're close to something else. All right, there we go. Awesome. So let's do that. All right, that should be more than enough to build all the platforms we need. Assume. Do I need concrete? Oh, there we go. That's another thing we can do. And so that will continuously pump out concrete. That's nice. There we go. All right, I think we're gonna take a shot and see if we can fix the power. So our first goal with the power is to even out the coal that is pumped into it. What was it I needed again? 190? Is that what I said I needed? Was that the math I was mathing? I think it was. If I have space, that's the thing. So the manifold is nice because you don't need a ton of space for it because you can just make one long line. I'll show you in a bit, but the one I'm thinking of might need at least 4 or 5 lines, which could be a problem. But it will give us more even distribution. Yeah, that is not pumping. What are you? Mark 3s. I assume this is at least 270 and 240. So this is the thing. These are manifold. So it's filling up one at a time, prioritizing the first one. And these are not even... No, they are. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing that. So I'm splitting this 240 into 2 120s. Okay, that makes sense. And if I do it... Oh, okay. I can do 3 at a time. And 6 of them. If I do 15 times 6, that's 90. Alright, so if I add another 2 coal plants to that, which will be 30, right? So I can do 6, 8 coal plants with one 120 line. That leaves the last splitter, because I'm going to use 3, because that would be 9 paths. I can divert that back into a merger. Okay. I think I have a plan for at least the first 9 power plants. And I'm going to make a decision to... It's probably going to kick my ass eventually, but I'm just going to kill this. Oh, God, this is terrifying. Can I do this? I can't turn it off through these. All right, so I'm just going to have to work fairly quick. Do that. Do this. Then run around. Doing all of these, all the way down. Next, I'm going to pick... Nope. No, this one. Select filter. Do this, this, that, this, that. All right. Now from here on, we're going to do a splitter, which is number 7. All right. Do that. That's probably enough. Oh, please tell me I can. Oh, right. I forgot something. All right. 7. Click on you. Do that. Can I do this then? Yeah, but that looks horrendous. So we're not doing that. No, let's put it right there. Do that. Perfect. Oh. Ah, god damn. So that is too close. That's good enough. Wait, that's not straight, is it? Is it? No, it's straight. It's straight enough. Right, that's the first. We do that again. Okay, I need to do this. God damn. Yeah, that's good enough. Right, so with that, we have 6 of the 9 we're playing. Right, just 1 second, sorry. And so 8, 120. All right. So instead of pushing this one into that one, I am doing this. We're going to add another splitter right there. That's perfect. Right, so give me a second. This will be 40, no, sorry, 120 in. So that will be 40, 40. So mark, let's just make the Mark 2s so we can get speed. There's distance to go around. Then, what we'll do a merger. Like so. Can grab that part. No. That's not a merger. That's a splitter. Wondering why this isn't working. 8. There we go. Well, if I now push in a 20 belts into this part, should still have enough space. Like so. We're also going to add this section. No, we're not going to do that. Close. There we go. That should even things out. Who knows? Who knows? Do that. So we're snoozing the ads. Have I done the math right? No, it's correct. That's 12. Should probably add a 13th. Or more. Do I have enough space for 2 more? I do. Oh, come on. Get up. Yes. Snap, 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 snap. And all these, right? Is that straight? Straight enough. There you go. There we go. This is not going to be like 100% efficient because I'm going to have excess on this side because I actually need 3 liters. I'm going to get 2 more. 1, 2. So what I could potentially do is push this through on the other side of this so that when I build more coal plants on that side, I could use whatever excess from this one. For now, I guess this has to do... could I potentially do something else with this? How about we, for now, add a splitter right there, I guess. Can I do that? I can. This is, like I mentioned, this is not going to be super efficient, but it's going to work. That's too far, of course it is. Oh, I can't get out. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Right. So I think this would likely be a more efficient distribution than previously. So hopefully if we go and have a look up here, what I hope to see is all of these being green. That is not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. Why are you like that? Water. Might be water. Ooh. Am I not using enough water? I am not, because I don't think I connected. All of these are not connected to the power plant or the power. There you go. That makes sense, I think. Wait. How's this working? God damn it. Please. How's this working? So there's 1, 2. So one of these for each. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. That could have been the original issue, to be honest. That we're not pushing enough water. That will be... I mean, I accept that that will be perfect. So how about now? You still want to complain? Oh, you're full. And you're full-ish. But now. Now, it looks like everything's green. Let's check watchtower. Oh, that's another yellow one. Ah, gosh damn. Oh, it's green. This one is not pumping. No, it's green. That's yellow. It might not still be stable enough. Not sure if it's needs... Oh, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Is this because you're not connected to the power grid? Is that the thing? That's the thing. Alright, yep, no connection. And we're now outputting 1200-ish. Seems like it's still fluctuating. Maybe it stabilizes once these two are properly up and running. Right. So here's what we are going to do. This is not going to hold up in the long run. This is just enough for me to get by with what I have right now, but we still need to connect that power plant, or the mega, within quotation, the mega factory I'm working on. And I'd say that is probably 60% done, which means that there's another 40% math, right? And so assuming that would add probably another 500 megawatts on top of what we're not consuming right now, I'm just thinking we want at least 1500s, probably even 2000. So I'm thinking next time we're going to aim for a double mass, like double this. If that's not, is that even possible? I don't think that's possible because I'm not making enough coal. Oh, that is an issue. I'm making 240 coal. How many power plants can I get from that? 240 divided by 15. I can get 16. And I have 14 right now. That is an issue. And honestly, the only solution I see right now, until we have Mark III belts or Mark III miners, and I'm assuming even Mark IV belts, because yeah, we need more. We need faster belts. We need faster miners. The only thing we could do is find another node, another coal node, and somehow transport all of that to this section. So in order to get so I can potentially add another 8. I can potentially get 24. No, not 24. No, it's... No, 12, 20. Potentially another... Wait. So 480 divided by 15. That's 32. Divided by 2. That's another 16. So 16. And half of that, 20. I can get 20 coal plants if I add another 120 more coal. Which might be the only solution. So where's my closest coal? My closest coal. It's hell of a distance away. No, it's not that bad. That's actually a pure one. Decently close. So if I look up here somewhere, I think there's one up there. Give or take that area. So we can get that up there when that's possible. We can use a lot of platforms and things like that. So that's possible. And then we can transport that down to this, make it its separate one. So we can have one Mark II miner make another 240 coal for it. Which means I can double, almost double, my current production of power. That seems like the solution we want to go for. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. There we go. So yeah, right. But this is my first stream in a while, so I'm feeling a bit rusty. And I'm thinking we should probably end it here. So that I don't get too tired and just starting to ramble, which I'm already doing. So we're going to end it here somehow. And let me see. Do we have anyone? We're on Twitch. Worst case scenario, actually, might get another ad in a sec because I snoozed all of my snoozes. So I'm done. Who are you? Oh, commercials. Awesome. Should we try just raid someone's? That's just streaming or something. I don't know. Let's see if we can find someone. Apple Jacks sounds cool. It's the Technodrome. Oh, it's his. Oh, it's his first style of factory, but he doesn't want help. Could try that. Sounds like fun. It's been up for like 2 hours or something. Or whatever. You know what? Let's try Fapplejack. Yeah, let's try it. So everyone, be kind and thank you all for showing up. I hope to. It's not going to be like super regular streamings going forward. Regularly in the sense I'm going to do once a week, but I'm going to focus on YouTube for a while. But hopefully that will calm down eventually, and I'll get into more regular streaming because that is what I want to do. That's the fun part. YouTube is a necessary part, but not the fun part in my mind. Streaming is fun. But either way, I can't do it right now. So be kind to this guy. He seems like a decent one. So have fun, and I hope to see you next week. All right. So bye-bye.